What is up, everybody? Welcome to Rev Time. Today I've got kind of an interesting subject because we've had a lot of questions coming in just asking us basically what are we doing post when we do demo videos and even teaching videos, but more specifically like demo videos where we're actually showing the sound of something. And I can only speak to how I set things up and my philosophy, you know, when it comes to demoing guitars and amps and pedals and things like that. So I almost always, well, here's what I don't do. I never use compression. I never use post EQ. I very seldomly even use any sort of mastering to bump levels so you can get your level set to where you want it. I kind of, for lack of a better term, like earball that a little bit. Once again, because even mastering can have some effect on the post sound. So I try to keep it as minimalized as possible. Now, that being said, right now, like on this sound, I'm using my Revv D20. I've got it so it breaks up a little bit for like a neck position tone. And right now, you can hear that there's reverb and delays. Now, I always use the same exact reverb and delays for everything I do when it comes to demoing anything sonically. So in my case, what I'll do is I might, while I'm rolling, I might just for my own sake, because I like to have some ambience. And then what I'll do is when I'm monitoring, I'll listen to it how I would like to listen to it. But when I end up editing it, the first thing I do is shut off the reverb, and then I leave very little delay. So for instance, right now, if I turn the reverb off, here's the delay. And that delay is called the Mod Delay 3, and I think it came with my Pro Tools software. It's just kind of a generic delay that sounds fine, and it's the one I always use. Right now, it's at like -17, which is where I keep it when I'm just, you know, doing my playing. And it's basically kind of a short slapback. By the time you guys are hearing, especially a product demo, I turn it down from that to like -25. So that's about all you guys are going to get. Every once in a while, I'll run it maybe at around 20. But that's about all you guys hear. And then reverb wise, I almost never use reverb for a demo, but I'll use it when I'm monitoring because I like how it sounds. And the reverb I always use is, it's called Little Plate. And I think it's by Sound Toys. It's just a really simple plate reverb. So that's the reverb. I can turn it up some more. So it's like a plate reverb. And I like to keep that, you know, that was basically plus like 4 dB. Now I've got it at minus like 19. And that's basically all I ever do. And as I mentioned, once you guys are listening to the actual demo, you know, within like a performance track, I'll use delay where I want it. Sometimes reverb, but normally just delays. And I'll run those where I want them. but then when I'm demoing everything, I turn it way down. I never have delays from the source happening. In other words, I don't run a delay into my amp, you know, and then it's off the pedal, because then if I ran that delay too hot the whole time, then you guys are going to hear it with a bunch of delay. So this allows me to basically monitor in a way that's comfortable for me to play, but when you guys are hearing the product, everything is backed way off, so you're hearing just the source. Obviously, you know, my D20 is being run direct XLR out, so you're hearing the 2 notes embedded software. When I demo an amplifier, whether it's on this channel or on my own channel, I always use mics, and I always use the same exact mic setup. I've had it for years now, and it's very important to me because that's my baseline. And Royer 121 and SM57 have been used for years in the industry. So those sounds you guys hear on records, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a Royer and a 57. But as far as doing anything post, I don't touch it. Now, my bass playing is horrifically bad, so I will do whatever it takes to get that bass to not sound terrible. So I'll compress it, I'll add EQ, it's whatever. Obviously, the drum program I use has compression within the drum program, so that's set, that's drums. I'm not demoing drums, so who cares? I just need a backbeat. And of course, this, it's a, you know, I'm literally using my Canon, you know, EOS 70D. It's an older camera, and I'm plugging this Rode mic straight into the camera. So that being said, the camera preamp isn't so fabulous. So yeah, I'll use noise reduction on that thing, and you know, I'll compress my voice so that if I do get loud or yell or something, it doesn't kill you guys. But that, you know, like I said, I'm not demoing drums. I'm not demoing the bass. I'm not demoing a camera mic. So, you know, things like that I'll, you know, fix in post so that it works. But as far as what you hear from me, at least the way I demo, that's it. I never add, like I said, never add like post EQ or compression or any sort of fixes to the tracks, because to me it's just not an honest representation of, you know, the product, whether it be a guitar, amp, stomp box, mod pedal, whatever it is. It's just not an honest representation, at least to me, to do anything post other than leave the source the way it is. So I hope this didn't get too boring. It's something that has been asked, and I thought I'd rather do a video about it and kind of fill you guys in on just how my world works as far as that's concerned. And as always, I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and we will see you next time.